started last year. Facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, I need my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beat the pressure, make a go. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, 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 ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet. I don't stop it, 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 I don't stop it.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat to make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat to make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tang. When Lil Cashum on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 streams. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me, casual pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Yeah, Lil Wait. Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Lil Wait. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. All them Scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Little waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well. On my that you could tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Little waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big.
Traffic coursing through brightly lit Indianapolis. Before we get...
Hey, Brian, you can...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Klay Thompson is out there with Jeff Teague. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Sampson in at the 4-man position. And for Indiana, on the wing, LeVert and Warren. Goga Batadze. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA news?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Duncan Robinson. Evan Fournier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Dedmon in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while, right?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives him so much room to operate on the offensive end. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Robinson.
Beyond the arc. Hero, no good. Indiana has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Lamb. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
He drops it from range.
Well, you love the lead that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
McConnell against Hero. McConnell outside. Inside. Just 3 on the clock. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson. with authority sends it back.
And offensively, a great show for... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Demonis Sabonis. T.J. McConnell is out there with Edmund Sumner. Then there's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Brissett in at the power forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
Something every team strives for is getting points off turnovers, and they've done that in both halves.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Yep, count it. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And defensively, you got to make them work harder. That's just too easy.
Kicks it to Hero. For 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 6th assist of the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Sabonis finds Lamb. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First team foul at the line for Indiana, Jeremy Lamb.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Doris, Jeremy Lamb has developed some really impressive accuracy, even at deep range.
Certainly has. His confidence from way out there at three-point land is really something. Even under pressure, he's proven he can deliver from beyond the arc. And sometimes those are the shots that decide the outcome of the game.
It's Warren on the wing. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Robinson passes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Sampson. Miami trailing. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 5 assists in the game. For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. McConnell passes to Warren. Back to McConnell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Pacers lead by 5.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Hero for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Teague against McConnell. And there's the rejection. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And Batadze gets it to go.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karis LeVert.
What an impressive performance for him tonight, particularly on the scoreboard. But understand, the team's unselfish play, the ball movement, the player movement allowed him to convert consistently on the offensive end.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric's cultural huddle. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers, guys."
Thanks for that, Allie. To the middle. Here's Patadze. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
And here's Thompson for three. Hits the three-pointer. Thompson's got 30.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when a shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pass to Teague. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Thompson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
Second team foul.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Brogdon finds LeVert. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The three from Thompson. Oh, the trifecta!
And the stakes were high right there. What?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeVert goes against Thompson. Now here's LeVert. He's closely guarded. And he can't get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Thompson outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Out to Thompson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
For 3.
Thompson's got 39.
Indiana.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Lets it go from the wing. Money!
We know that Klay Thompson is able to sustain an offense all by himself for stretches of a game.
LeVert passes to Brogdon. The three-pointer off the mark. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.
brother 像 HOTF4P 投射 B2K， 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队。4大天王黎明国成长学友，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华。拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，头发上抹点发蜡。凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利。我是个你小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气。下帝国，我把全球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。把你算牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个下市场都被我们霸占，像种龙卷风刮到我心，刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子里的基地被他们锁定。黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当然都是贵宾。我是一个比你球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下波波按钮让电追击，电话那个响，开个防卫音。要账或者看看汇率，你的老板他要给我面子，度过了我的不能限制，毫无禁区的进入的通过电视，我老黑的黑，顺着我的辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪，把裤子拉得低，裤子里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。烂头顶个香蕉渣，看到我们出门拦着门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜，倒进水晶玻璃杯，A B 丢的价格给了。这就是同在电玩上的风格，你看到的绝对会给你们安排到位，安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费，拽得动，来个桥蛋糕皮泡的小配合，前面下海的补贴的桥会车，手表上台转台上看不见到底点钟，24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞，没有空没有空还有这个宣言没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B， 电话打不通，不在副区，录音棚里做着新专辑。黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当然都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下波波按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个狂会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，度我来往，从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我老着黑的黑，甩着我的辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪，把裤子拉得低，裤子里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. We are...
Thank you very much.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bledsoe as the off guard. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for the Heat, Thomas is out there with Thompson. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Butler. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete, it's the technology. And the science that
Strategy game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. The dreads off. My orders. Laying them mouth. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a T-shirt. I heard he make a beat box. He made that shot turn. Roll this bottle, pip the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox in Miami with my and she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense. Oh, hit a ride around with call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. That do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got it on the door. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. Know my wrist on froze, skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got 2 rights don't make them wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this artist. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. His dreads off. My orders. Laying them mouse, dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a T-shirt. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Roll this bottle, pip the car. Had a mask, make him beatbox.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad, flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber when I'm with you, I'm bitter. It's forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. Get up when you open. It's a. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Get up when you open, it's a. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
chosen. Sign this NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all that commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you
girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. 2 more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a in jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. It up when you. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Remix off the corner with the money I got a St. John, put on Hendrix. So Lee be a millionaire.
Rose, I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never would look like in the floor. This gon' make me feel the way like Tony Manolo. You already know it. You already know it. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin', I might wipe her for the win. I already know. Rose, all I need is Rose. Turn on, baby, turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, like don't last, don't get through it all. It's who you wanna be. Let's go. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Rose, I might pull up flexing on it like a road. I might tell a girl you cute about it like gold. Standing on the table. Baby, turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, like don't last, don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be. I might bring them Brooklyn down the road is cold. I might bring them down and tell them do it. You already.
The water in South Florida glistens. And we've got Jim.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we've got Markkanen and Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, we've got Jimmy Butler, Mitchell. Hero for 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Levine is the 2 with Williams at the 3. Tony Bradley out there with Ersan Ilyasova. And it's Ball in at the 1.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
35 seconds left in the second period. Levine against Hero. Bradley, high post. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Second chance shot. And at last, they get one to fall. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Outside Levine. Ball outside. Over Teague. Knocks it loose.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just...
Zach Levine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing? That's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, Zach Levine has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. Klay Thompson is out there with Butler. And it's Thomas in at point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play.
And as great as Markkanen is on offense, his defense leaves much to be desired. Doesn't offer much defense as a post player at this point in his career.
And for Markkanen and his defense, it's a work in progress. Grant, there's still some time for him to improve.
He's got a long way to go. Not a natural rebounder. He just looks a little uneasy when switched into ISO situations.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach Levine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. Levine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Vucevic. 6 points for him. Pulls up. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 16 points.
One of Zach Levine's better nights. He's both prolific and efficient these days.
A shot by Butler. No good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Ball outside. Miami grabs the miss. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Thomas, that's good.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block. Left side Butler. Basket counts. 12 points for him. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still rocking. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Fournier's checked in for Sampson. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. And again, the Heat missing. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. On the wing, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. From deep. And they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task. And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
On the wing, DeRozan. Over Fournier. And it's DeRozan missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Releases. Again, the Heat score.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
White, the pass to Levine. The three is up. Fournier with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep three-point range. Robinson passes to Butler. Launches a three. Thomas misses. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's White. Robinson with the block. Down low. Levine with a steal. Right side, White. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And Fournier with the basket on the assist from Butler.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
It's Levine with a drive. The shot's good. Levine's got 18 points in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
The three ball. Offensive rebound. Heat. Butler finds Fournier. Now here's Thompson. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Up top, Levine. Defended by Thompson. On the wing, DeRozan. Over Fournier. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Bulls. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Chicago, Levine is the 2 with Williams at the 3. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in at the point guard position.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
And the Heat making a change here. Sampson's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Ball, he's checked in for White. Robinson gets the bucket.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Good chance here for Ball. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Bulls lead by 10. Pass to Robinson. From deep. Robinson can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Teague, the pass to Thompson. Shoots. Robinson can't hit. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Robinson finds Robinson. Pure from three-point range. Robinson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Vucevic. Tries it from the top of the key and all around the rim that time before dropping.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Thompson's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Here's Robinson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Robinson's got 10 points here in the second half. Chicago leading. Now Levine. Robinson with the block. Outside Robinson. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. Connects from downtown.
These are the kind of looks Thompson just eats up.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They lead by 4.
Chicago time.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Butler's checked in for Miami. Thomas comes in for Teague. Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Allie, thank you.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Timeout called. The Heat. They're behind by 6. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a taster?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Thomas, that's good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Robinson with the block. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Thompson fires from way outside. And the Heat, another 3.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Chicago trailing here. Knocked loose. Robinson with a steal. And Vucevic with the block. Here's DeRozan. He connects. And that one brings him within one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Yep, that one goes.
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
The three from Thompson. Oh, gets the three to fall.
With the game on the line, who's better to turn to than Thompson for a big shot? A clutch performer who lives for the big moment.
Here's Levine for three. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Fires from deep. Thomas, that's good. And the Heat lead by 2.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 27 seconds left in the final quarter.
And show them who wants it more. Are you ready, fans?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Offensive board. Levine finds Vucevic. Oh, it falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. Oh my! What a shot!
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Shot.
Timeout called. The Heat. Thompson outside. From deep three-point range. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
No fiction, work for no. I got them plugs, it's a big reveal. It's the boys, me no Carlito pushing, Prodigal, it's me not realizing, not hiding, it's me optimizing my option. I took a second, the doctor put me about in my mother. I cook up, I walk to yo, like I walk, cook up, I walk to yo, I walk.
It's just bad. You already know premium.
You do somersault. Let's do take the summers off. I love the. You can never take me down. Hey, if you ain't like me, you gon' hate me now. You're afraid to strike the air, manifested as a child. My cousin said this bread, it manifested as a. you thought she on my head and manifested it.
I need enough for my kids. Little mama, Bella, Dama, straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said, it depends. When love from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in then. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio. Next thing I know her. They like my friends. Joy.
There goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why you trying to make it so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. That's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick and moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line, stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterfly. Stuck a mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curve be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curve be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't dying. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you see and how the stories that they sing.
Hi, D.A.
Kevin, thanks.
Good idea. Thank you, D.A. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for Miami, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
So here's Miami's starting group. Thompson is out there with Thomas. Then it's Butler. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Sampson in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. And Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a floor man, and is terrific off the bounce.
the water in South Florida glitz. We're just...
Ryan, as the end.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. Warren and Sabonis, the duo at forward. And it's Batadze in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Butler. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Thomas in at the one spot. Brad, you won rookie. The ball's knocked loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Indiana leading. Jeff Teague is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Robinson in at the three. The small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami calls timeout. They're losing by 7. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Domantas Sabonis.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
God, this guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. See you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Man, stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
The Pacers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's LeVert. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Indiana.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Thomas. And again, it's Miami converted.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
LeVert, that's good.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Hero outside. Yeah! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's LeVert. It's good!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Warren against Butler. And he sinks it.
Game gets tight. T.J. Warren comes through.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hero finds Robinson. Here's Thomas. He's marked by McConnell. This one for 3. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth.
They've really picked up the energy level, and it willed themselves back into this game.
They didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The score tied at 107. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
On the attack, Hero. It's off. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And here's Butler outside. And that one falls.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
This ain't nothing new, babe. This is what I do, babe. MJ with the flu, I'm too wavy. Ballin' on them sick, they trippin' on shoelaces. Pull up in his money, I'm making them blue faces. Showtime tickets for you,